Hi everyone, welcome to this my YouTube channel A to Z Class Chemistry. Today we discuss very basic and important point, that is physical properties of metal and non-metal. So first of all we see what is the physical properties of metals and non-metals. So let's start. First of all, we see physical properties of metal. So there are various physical properties of metals, but in which I listed some of the physical properties of metal, that is malleability, ductility, heat and electricity conductivity, sonorous, lustrous. These are the few physical properties of metal. We discuss in briefly each properties of metal. First of all, we see first property, that is malleability. Malleability means metals can be hammered into thin sheets. It means that when we take any metal object, for example, we take a iron nail and we hammered the iron nail and it convert into thin sheet. It means that the conversion of metal object into thin sheet, this property or properties of metal is called as the malleability. Okay, then second property is ductility. Ductility means metal can be drawn into wires, means metal having ability to form a wires. Conversion of metal into wire, this properties of metal is called as the ductility. Then third property is heat and electricity conductivity, means metal can be conduct heat and electricity. It means that metal can conduct electricity from one point to another point. So that's why we use different metal wires to conduct electricity from one place to another place. Okay. Next property is sonorous. Sonorous means metal can be produce ringing sound, means metals having ability to produce ringing sound. So that's why the bell in school as well as in temple is made up of metal. Okay, then next property is lustrous. Lustrous means the metals have a shiny appearance. We made different ornament from metal. The substance which having the malleability, ductility, heat and electricity conductivity, sonorous and lustrous, such a type of substance is called the metal. Then physical properties of non-metal. There are several physical properties of non-metals, but in which few properties are listed here, that is brittleness, non-conductor of heat and electricity, non-sonorous and non-lustrous. So let's see the different physical properties of non-metal in detail. So first is brittleness. Brittleness means non-metal can break down into a powdery mass on tapping with a hammer. When we take any non-metal object and we tap on the non-metal, then it converts into powder. This property of non-metal is called as the brittleness. Then next property is heat and electricity conductivity. So we know that non-metals are bad conductor of heat and electricity. They do not conduct electricity from one place to another place or one point to another point. Exception graphite. Graphite is good conductor of heat and electricity. Okay, so that's why graphite is exception in this concept. Then next is non-sonorous, means non-metals cannot be produce ringing sound like a metal. They do not having the such a properties to producing ringing sound. Okay, then next is non-lustrous. Non-metals are non-lustrous, means they are dull and they cannot be polished, but exception iodine, because iodine is semi lustrous substance. Okay, this substance which having such a properties like a brittleness, non-conductor of heat and electricity, non-lustrous, non-sonorous, such substances is called as the non-metal. Okay, so this is the concept, whole concept of physical properties of metals and non-metals. If you like this concept, please like, share and subscribe.